What's good, y'all? This your boy Bill Mahari here. Represent MehariNation Sports Podcast. Salute to the entire LDBC. This is going to be a brief video that I'm going to be posting on here right now. And I wanted to basically talk about the whole Clarissa Seal versus Ivana Habazin situation that took place yesterday in Flint, Michigan, where uh, Habazin's trainer, Bashir Ali, was sucker punched from behind. Minutes before they were scheduled to have their weigh-in for tonight's main event. Unfortunately, the main event got canceled, and I'm sure there's gonna be some legal action into this. But according to an article that I found on ABC 12 from Flint, Michigan, apparently the person that did it was apparently arrested. The suspect that's apparently from Shields' team um, ran from the arena after the assault and was basically arrested by an on-duty police officer who was basically on patrol in a nearby elementary school. So apparently the suspect was arrested, but the suspect had not been revealed yet. But we don't know what partake this incident. And I already looked over at Twitter and Instagram, and the comments on Shields' accounts are not looking good. There's a lot of people out there that are basically trashing her and just ruining her reputation and things of that sort. Now, here's my thought to this: this is completely disgusting, and I hate when these kind of incidents happen, but this is where I really just come literally disgusted most times, because listen, there's no excuse of hitting an elderly man. I don't care what he says. You have to be above the fray in a lot of situations. Okay. You know, I've already overheard some comments about what the old man said, and that might have sparked something, but it doesn't matter. Listen, this is a huge opportunity for Clarissa Shields to become the first three-division champion in women's boxing and $1 million payday. Now that opportunity is gone because somebody decided to try to be gangster and try to be, oh, I'm gangster, I'm macho man, and look what's happened now. What does it solve? What is it? What does it has to do with anything that is going to help the situation, huh? Now basically Clarissa Steele's reputation is being tarnished right now. It's looking really, really bad for her. And this is something that Clarissa Shields is going to have to learn as she moves up in her popularity and in her platform as the most dominant women's boxer in the planet. Okay, she's going to have to learn to keep her entourage small because you have to have people that you could trust that will do the right thing and not get themselves into trouble situations, because this right here, this is going to hurt her reputation in the future. And I've already overheard a lot of brothers in the LDBC, giving their comments about it, and I'm in line to what they're thinking. Okay, the bottom line is this: Clarissa Shields did absolutely nothing wrong, physically. She didn't provoke anything. She didn't provoke the attack, or anything like that. She was actually in the locker room just getting herself ready to go for the weigh-in. But because of this is probably from somebody from her entourage, this is going to reflect on her in the long run. And now the fight's canceled, and you best believe there's going to be some legal action that's going to be taking place out of this. Criminal charges, lawsuits, you name it. You know what I mean? There's just no way that this is going to survive in the long run. All right. So at the end of the day, though, man, I was very disgusted about what happened. Very angry, very ticked off about it, because we do not need this in our black community. Okay. After what happened to the Amber Geyer situation, this is really getting bad and bad for all of us in the black community. We cannot condemn this kind of behavior on any circumstances. All right. So that's just my thoughts about it. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on my Boxing Talk, our show that's going to happen at 3 p.m. Central Time. But I just wanted to get this video in just to give you guys a brief synopsis of what my thoughts are. But I'm going to go a little bit more in depth later on today as we get into the Boxing Talk situation. We got a lot of subjects to talk about in the world of boxing, though, too. So that's just that's what's going to be on the menu today. So we're going to talk about the Crawford and Spence situation, the Ortiz versus Wilder rematch, and also we're going to discuss about the Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Gennady Golovkin fight, in which it's going to be a fight that it should not be. It should be on just you could be on somebody's radar because it could possibly be an upset in the making. So that's just what's going to be on the menu. But I just want to get this video out there to let y'all know what I was thinking, though. So this is Bill Mehari, representing MehariNation Sports Podcast. Salute to the entire LDBC, and I'll see y'all later.